So in the past on my videos, I featured a lot of the city parks around Battle Creek. I featured videos on Post Park, Piper Park, the Lila Arboretum, Fell Park, and a few of the other ones. Each of the parks have their own unique features. Post Park, for example, has basketball courts and a great walking path and pavilions. Piper Park has a great walking path, pavilions, and a great playground and a baseball field. But I've been holding back on one particular park for a while, and that's Claude Evans Park. You're going to find out why today, because I've been waiting for this great special event that's been in the works as an enhancement to this park. It's one of the greatest parks in the city. It has basketball courts, probably the best basketball courts you'll find in town. It has pavilions, it has a walking path, and it has an awesome playground. But today, they're going to be dedicating something even more special and more fun for the kids and families that enjoy and use this park, and that is the Wet Safari Splash Pad. So we're going to take part and video the grand opening here. So come along and join me.
Welcome and thank you so much. Thank everyone for attending the grand opening of the Wet Safari Splash Pad. Yeah. So today we are going to be celebrating the groundbreaking and unveiling of the splash pad here in Battle Creek. This is the largest splash pad that we have here within the city. At this time, I would like to give out a few special thank yous. I would first like to thank the Battle Creek Community Foundation, the City of Battle Creek, Patronicity, which is our crowdfunding site, the Michigan Economic Development Corporation for their matching grant, and lastly, I would like to thank the community members and all of the donors. Without you, this would not be a possibility. I would like to now welcome Mayor Mark Benke.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. I am pleased to join you today at Claude Evans Park, one of our city's excellent park assets, with so many things to do for the community to enjoy. Today we celebrate the grand opening of the Wet Safari Splash Pad. What a special summer attraction for the community. Now you can feed the giraffes at Binder Park and splash with the giraffe here at Claude Evans Park.
That's right.
With so many struggles and challenges during the past 18 months, it is so heartwarming to join you here to celebrate the grand opening of an attraction to our community help bring to life. Like the Home Run Dog Park, the West Safari Splash Pad is a shining example of how we can make our community better by working together. Take a look at all the names on the thank you board to the donors and feel good about what we can accomplish as an entire community.
That's right.
I hope all of you will enjoy the Splash Pad. I ask you to please care for it as an extension of your home and neighborhood. If we show this splash pad the love and care that we put into the building of it, it will last for a good long time. Thank you again for coming today. I look forward to the next fundraiser event that Jeff Breedlove and his organization takes on. I think the dog park and the splash pad are a good example of what we can do in Battle Creek by working together. Thank you very much.
I'm going to introduce Ward 2 Commissioner Janasia Morris.
Hi, how's everybody doing today? Good. I am so excited to be out here today and do this. I have been coming down to this park since I was my little sister's age. And I remember the culture wasn't always what it is today. I remember times where I didn't feel safe and feel comfortable coming down to this park. And I think that this is a step in many steps to change that culture down here, to make people feel safe and comfortable and want to come down to Claude Evans. I see all of these families and children, and first of all, I want to acknowledge them for being down here, because this is who it's for, and this is who is going to be down here. Next, I want to acknowledge everyone who had a part in this. And I want to ask you that you continue to have a part in Claude Evans after today and forevermore, because these kids are going to be here. This kid is going to be here, and we need you all to help keep us safe and keep this culture and this community going. I would like to acknowledge Karen Todd, Brenda Hunt, Annette Chapman, Linward Gray, Pastor Bell, Carrie Whitfield, Bonica Herring, Lieutenant Bagwell, Representative Hasnut, and Mr. Bobby Holly. Thank you all for the efforts that you put into being here, and just for the efforts that you put into making our community great. Thank you very much.
Back in 2019, Neighborhood Planning Council 2, a group of individuals gathered and created the Wet Safari Splash Pad Committee. I would like to acknowledge those members. When you hear your name, please step up. Jeff Breedlove, Project Manager. Kelly Dillman, Co-Project Manager. Whitney Wardell, Treasurer. Pastor Joe Hooper, Board Member. Officer Brad Gentry, Board Member. And of course, Ron Sweet, Board Member. This is the committee that started it all. Thank you. We're going to take a quick moment to hear from a few of the committee members. Jeff Breedlove.
Thank you, Whitney. Real briefly, I'm Jeff Breedlove. I do community work with the Church of Scientology, and I feel very fortunate that our church is part of the Neighborhood Planning Council here. And I say very fortunate because when we started this committee a couple years ago, I was unsure, I guess, of how much community support there was. But as we continued through the project, the community support, neighborhood support was overwhelming. It was very touching to have people continually support us throughout the last couple of years. And Linward Gray was there, constantly supporting us and helping us on Facebook. And Sam Gray was the one that suggested this area. We were going to put it in another area of the park, but this is actually for other reasons, and it turned out to be the best spot in the park, I believe. J.R. Reynolds. I mean, there were so many, I could go on and on. I want to especially thank the Community Foundation and Brenda Hunt and Annette Chapman and their team there for really helping guide us, and we worked under them in their Encourage BC program for this, and so that was very special. So all along, I just want to say how fortunate I feel like we were in this project and how great the community support and the neighborhood support was for this. So thank you very much.
The splash pad is a perfect example of when a vision can be spoken, a team is created, and a plan is established. If you look over at that tree over there, I came out to the park and I met with Greg Williams, and he spoke his vision to me. He even showed me video from 2014, seeing the splash pad right here in this place, in this very place. You see the timeline in the program. In September of 2019, the team was formed. We asked who wanted to be a part of the committee. When all the cookies crumbled, the people you see a part of the team is the one that stuck with it. In June of 2020, the project was to be completed. However, the pandemic hit. But you know what? We still met weekly. I got to as many NPC meetings as I could to give a presentation on this project. Any and everyone who would listen, I gave them a presentation. We never gave up, and all we had to do was turn all our no's into yeses. So a year later, in September of 2020, we start the fundraiser. We started September 8th, and we run it till November 8th. During that time, our goal was $50,000. We exceeded that goal by $10,000, raising $60,000 during a pandemic. So we did it. And this is more than just a splash pad. This represents togetherness. This represents resilience. And this represents community effort.
I would also be remiss if I didn't mention the support from the City of Battle Creek and the Parks and Recs Department. All of the sidewalk that you see around the pad was they're doing. I think they did an outstanding job. They were there throughout the installation of the pad itself. So I'm going to give a hand also to the city and the Department of Works.
Today I have the pleasure of introducing a man whom God has gifted in many ways. He loves God, his family, his community, and especially the children. It's important to him that they have a safe, fun place to grow and to develop memories like he did growing up here in Battle Creek. Working on this project took a lot of time and a lot of energy, and the closer it came to being a finished project, the more excited he became. He made commercials to get everybody interested, and he watched over this plot of land like it belonged to him. He drove by, keeping his eye on every step of the way. We would be going to the market, and he'd have to come all the way around here, all out of the way, because he needed to make sure that this project was being done and being done correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to some, reintroduce to others, my pastor, my husband, my friend, Elder Joe Hooper.
Hello, and hello to each of you out there. And I'd like to thank my wife for that wonderful introduction. I was beginning to wonder who she was talking about. But seriously, today is a real special day for all of us in the Battle Creek community. We have representatives from the city offices and from the community. And you can't get any better than that. And so when I think about that, I think about the splash pad and what it took for us to be here today celebrating this grand opening together. This proves our success. Many people, one goal, success. Working together, bringing peace and harmony through our diversity. Thank you, and may God bless you, and may this splash pad be a symbol of how the Battle Creek community can come together.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
day, we feeling good. We really feeling good. Yeah.